buys 19 bottles of dish soap and he gives Gina. Wait, why does Johnny have so many soaps? Mind your business, David!
Down, man. Suitcase this, my cell phone, my charger don't walk with a limp. You get it knocked off or missing, you gon' get it. Next time I see you ass, you gon' leave airlift. I already know, man. Kfrogtv back in the building, man. Y'all hit that like, subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell so you can see it first. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get right into this one. I appreciate everyone that jumped into my live and tuned in yesterday. I did a little Q&A or whatnot. The gaming channel, KFROG Gaming, just hit 1K subscribers, which I want to give a thumbs up and a shout out to all the people that went and subscribed yesterday after my live, which is very awesome. It's the next step. In a couple days, the community section will be available on that channel, and then y'all be on the lookout for that. But anyways, today I want to speak on, you know, the #1 rule in prison, and I want to break it down to y'all to why it is the #1 rule, and why, if you ever find yourself, you know, up the road, you know, just, you know, follow it. You know, even on the streets, it's something you should do. All right. And it's plain as day. It's simple. It's nothing that serious. It isn't that hard to do. All you got to do is mind your business. That's it. Mind your business, and you will find yourself in 90% less situations than you would if you were in people's business. Okay? Now, I know it's kind of hard to mind your business at certain times and to stay out of things, but there's rules and regulations and levels to, you know, survive while incarcerated. Just like there is on the streets. You see, people on the streets get into situations also because a lot of times they don't mind their business. Now, on the streets, it's kind of harder to think you're getting involved in someone else's business when you shouldn't. It'll pass you. It'll be like, man, nah, hell no, that's my dog. Or nah, I know that person. They shouldn't be doing that. Or even if, nah, that ain't right, I should, you know, shit like that. In prison, you will learn and be reminded, this is not my business. I should not get in it. Okay? You will see what happens to people that get involved in things that are not their business. All right? Now, for instance, if you're walking to the chow hall, you know, all y'all are in line, and, you know, y'all bend the corner around a blind spot, the person in front of you or a couple people in front of you, like a couple spaces in front of you, ends up getting wet up. Come here. Falls on the ground, gushing, bleeding. You're going to see that whole line walk right by him and leave him down there on the floor. The whole line is going to walk by him and leave him on the floor. You know why? Because they're minding their business. Even the people who know that individual, even the ones that possibly hung out with him before, they're going to walk right by him and leave that individual laying there bleeding. Because they know there is consequences and repercussions with not minding their business. Just like the monkey emojis that you see on iPhones, where it's got, you know, the monkey like this, and like this. That's what it should be. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna see nothing. You didn't see nothing. And you ain't hear nothing. That's basically the rules you need to live by in prison. You know? That one person who's gonna stop to help that person and, oh my God, get some help. Get some this and that, man. It's okay, it's okay. You know, shit like that. The people who actually did the situation, the people that actually did what was done, they're going to want to target that individual now. The one who just helped that person. That's why, even though it is messed up, but that's why you will see everyone walk right by him. Unless, of course, he's affiliated or, you know, he has brothers, then, of course, they're going to attend to him and man, fam, what happened, bro? Hey, blood, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, what happened? You know, that's what they do when they're part of a gang. You know, they got to stay there further. You know, they're not a single person, like someone unaffiliated or anything like that. They're actually a whole. You know what I'm saying? They're one big thing. So they're gonna they're going to run to the person, you know what I'm saying, and help the person and be like, man, what happened? Who did it? And this and that. Feel me? But if you stay out of people's business in situations that have nothing to do with you, you will see that prison is a cakewalk 90% of the time. That's simple. Like, you know, someone might come in the dorm, and when they come in the dorm, they realize, damn, someone busted in their locker and stole some of their shit, right? So you want to be the good guy, and you want to find out who stole his shit. Or, right before he realized his shit was stolen, some dude just came up to you and was like, hey, bro, I got 2 bags of Fritos, dog, for a rip. Let me get a rip. Because they feel like smoking, you know, a cigarette. Let me get a rip. I got 2 bags of Fritos. Which, that's a damn good deal. That's more than enough for a rip. But you'd be like, nah, bro, I ain't got none. You know, even though you didn't have none at the time or whatever. But now someone comes in and they're causing a scene because they just checked and their locker's open and they missing 2 bags of Fritos. First thing that's going to go off in the light bulb in your head, ding, is going to be the one that just came and tried to sell you 2 Fritos for a rip. Because it's not often people sell that for rips. Or that's what they walk around with. It's normally soups and regular chips. Not Fritos, because those cost more. So now you find yourself in a situation to where most likely you know who's got that man's, you know, chips. Even if it ain't the one who did take them, you know who the hell's got them right now. Because, like I said, it's a coincidence. You know, it ain't a coincidence, I mean. To where it's Fritos, all right? Now, to me, the right thing to do is to just, it ain't got shit to do with me. I ain't gonna say nothing. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Even though I'm the one that he came up to asking if I had rips and all that. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Now, some other person, which would find yourself in getting in someone else's business, would get up and go tell that man, hey, bro, you know, what you was missing, 2 Fritos? Yeah, someone went in my locker. Okay, well, shit, bro, right before you came in, such and such came around, bro, and was trying to offer me 2 bags of Fritos, you feel me, for a rip. You know what I'm saying? Now you try to be the right dude by looking out and telling bro what happened, or at least trying to lead him in the right direction. You just got yourself in someone else's business. Now, the tables in that can turn. It could go from being his business to your business now. Because he goes and confronts bro. Hey, bro, what's up, bro? Check this out, man. Hey, man, I heard you was walking around, bro, with 2 bags of Fritos, man, trying to sell it for some cigarettes. One, what happens if you're the only person he asked? Right there lets that person and the people he messed with know you're the one that told him. Because he's the only person I asked for rips with the Fritos. Okay? That right there, boom. That's a way. Another one, the person who's looking for his shit that's missing could simply tell him, man, check this out, man. Frog told me that you went up to him, bro, and tried to sell him 2 bags of Fritos for a rip, bro. I'm missing my Fritos, bro. So the person that you try to lead in the right direction threw you under the bus. That's where they threw out there where their information came from. So they burnt their bridge with you off rip. But through it all, you should have never got yourself in no one's business. Okay? That's how I look at it. Because different things are going to be thrown at you on a day-to-day basis. Different things are going to be thrown at you. And after a while, if you sit back and you just observe before you take action or before you even speak on it, you will see, I shouldn't even have got involved. I shouldn't even got involved. See, that's what confinement time did for me. Confinement time made me think of situations I've been in prior to going to confinement. It made me think of, damn, I should have did this. Or, okay, I did the right thing by doing that. okay, I didn't really do the right thing about this, but I came out on top. Well, this wouldn't have happened if I didn't do this. You see, it made me think. So then as you start thinking about steps you made before, you're going to off rip open up an insight to how you're looking at situations that actually happen. You know what I'm saying? Next in the future. When something happens, you're going to actually think, or you see something, you're going to think on it before you actually even respond to it. And that's a better thing for you on your behalf, because you want to be able to break down the outcome without even having to go through it. All right? So you mind your business, you'll be straight. Okay? Look at the situation that I put up on the video where I fought over some shoes that I didn't even take. All right? I didn't mind my business. You feel me? I didn't mind my business. Even though the fight wasn't a bad fight or nothing like that, I didn't mind my business. I got myself involved because I was sticking up for the weak. I was sticking up for the person who I knew wanted to defend themselves. You see what I'm saying? But through it all, I didn't mind my business. And look what happened. I had to grid someone for no reason. You feel me? I dead ass took the fade for someone who didn't know how to fight and wouldn't fight to save his life, who got smacked the day he came in the dorm and everything. He would not defend himself for nothing. He was washing people's drawers and making people's beds and anything you could think of. Hold down man, the whole nine. I knew he would not defend himself, but me, not minding my business, I got involved to defend him and I took the fade. You see? Now this happens on a day-to-day basis. People find themselves in situations just because they didn't mind their business, okay? Now, check this out. I'll tell you a good story right here about someone not minding their business, all right? I was at Calhoun CI. When I was at Calhoun, you feel me? There was a like a little war going on between, you know, Z's, the Zos, and they were going to war with the actual Haitians. People that weren't affiliated, that were actually ICN, that was actually, you know, they were Haitians. You know, any other place I've been, the Zos, they look at actual Haitians who were not part of the gang as their own brother. They call them ICN. You feel me? They literally you can't mess with a Haitian without the actual affiliated Zos getting on your ass. That's how it is. That's they fam. You feel me? Now, long story short, there was a thing going on between them at Calhoun when I was there. That's the first camp I ever been to where they were eating each other, where they were literally like, the Zos were getting all the actual Haitians that weren't affiliated off the compound. All right? Now, this one dude, he wasn't affiliated. He was a Haitian. He actually was on the rec yard, okay? When he was on the rec yard, this other Haitian that wasn't affiliated owed someone who wasn't affiliated at first a PayPal, which is your money, okay, right? Someone wanted to buy a cell phone for $300 at that time, and when he gave him the money, he ended up going to confinement, the one who was trying to purchase. When he went to confinement, the Haitian dude on the compound still had the PayPal. Well, long story short, the one who actually was purchasing it, he ended up becoming a gang member. So when he became a Zo, when he became a gang member, now his brothers were like, hey, bro, to the Haitian who ain't affiliated, who's just a Haitian, a Zo, he's just a Haitian, told him, hey, such and such is fam now, we need that money. Well, that Haitian was refusing to pay this dude, even though this dude is now a gang member, and him and his brothers went to collect. So a big old thing opened up over a cell phone, you feel me? Now, when all that happened, they were going to fight on the rec yard. We all ended up going back into our dorm. When we went back into our dorm, this is where it comes in, where I say mind your business. When we went back into our dorm, there was another Haitian that wasn't affiliated in our dorm. He came up to me and the squad of the people I was vibing with, because I was hanging out with a bunch of Zoes at Calhoun, you feel me? That's who like made me, you know, get in there or whatever and fight people and shit like that, you know, test the heart, you feel me? So, and shout out to all them, you feel me? They all know me. I fuck with them heavy, boy. They were from Fort Pierce, Broward County, Palm Beach, Dade County, all down south area, you feel me? All shit like that. Salute to all them, boy, if they see this video, boy. You feel me? They know how fraud was. But anyways, so they we was all sitting there chilling, vibing or whatever, hanging out. I was the only white boy, and the Haitian who had nothing to do with it, who was just cool with the Haitian dude that was in the mix that wasn't affiliated. He was in our dorm. He came up, was, hey man, you know, bye, check this out, man. Hey bro, do me a favor, dog, man, spare bro, dog. He's like, man, he a good dude, dog. Besides this phone situation y'all going through, bro, he a good dude. Now, really, the person that is trying to stick up for the other dude who don't want to pay the person that's a gang member now, the one who's trying to stick up for him doesn't know him personally. What it is he came to prison and met him, and that one that he met used to hang out with his bigger brother on the streets. So now that his older brother used to hang out with this dude, he's in here trying to holler at these gang members, trying to tell him, man, he a good dude, dog. You feel me, bro? You know, he really a good dude, dog, other than this phone shit that's going on. You feel me? Y'all sparing, blah, blah. But by him doing that, he's getting himself in other people's business, because he thinks his word, and he's in the dorm with these Zoes. He's thinking, and he's Haitian. He's thinking because he's Haitian and what he says, because he's in the dorm with these dudes, that he could spare the guy that don't want to pay up the person who's a gang member now. Man, my dog looked dead at him and was like, oh, so what, you taking the fade for him now? Man, put your shoes on, pussy nigga. Da-da-da, and shit like that. And he was like, damn, bro. Like, he's like, man, oh, that's your dog? Oh, you want to sit here and try to come put your 2 cents in for him? You might as well put your shoes in, man. Catch the wall. Okay? Now this Haitian found himself in a fucked up situation. You see what I'm saying? Because he didn't mind his business. So he went, he put his shoes on or whatever. He walked over there or whatever. He was like, man, oh, so you really gonna call me out in front of the whole dorm? And they're like, man, get there, pussy, or check in. Da-da-da. Like, so now, that's what another one said to him. You feel me? So now he got more than one of them on his ass. So what does he do? You know, he puts his shoes on. He walks over there to the wall. He goes to grid 1. And you know what they do? They train him. Literally. They train him. One of them get in there, start gridding them. Boom, boom, boom. Start painting them. Another one jumps in there. Boom, boom, boom. Starts painting them. About 4 of them jumped in there. Started painting them back to back, back to back. And then afterwards, all 4 of them jumped on that man and dish ragged him. Had his shit all busted up. They painted that boy. They jumped that boy. All because he wouldn't mind his business. We're all sitting in the dorm watching this go down. Then, on top of that, my dog walk up. And he like, as he's sitting all on the bunk, all busted up after the fight, my dog walk up and was like, man, take them shoes off. Take them shoes off, fuck nigga, take them shoes off. And literally made that man take off his brand new black Reeboks. Straight up. He literally took off his brand new black Reeboks and handed them to my dog. And my dog went to his bunk and grabbed the New Balances and came around and walked to my bunk and said, Frog, you can have the New Balances, bro. You earned them. And gave me the New Balances. So I had a pair of New Balances, which was the shoes I used to borrow from him when I first got to prison to grid people. Because I didn't have shoes when I first got there. I had just Crocs, you know what I'm saying, and a pair of rec shoes. But you want a good pair that ain't, you know, on the bottom to where they're not that worn out, because you'll slip and slide while you're fighting. So I used to use my dog's New Balances. Anytime I get in a fade, I walk up, hey, bro. Hey, Pop, let me hold them New Balances, bro. You feel me? He'll be like, all right, Frog, I got you. Boom. You feel me? And free my dog Pop. He locked up right now for a body. He got out and caught a body. Free him. You feel me? He locked up right now facing another charge. But anyways, he gave me the New Balance. It was like, you earn these, Frog. I'm like, all right, bet that up. And then he put them Reeboks on and walked right by that Haitian that was sitting down with his head down like he was so ashamed from what was going on. He walked right by him and was like, man, they look better on me anyways, fuck nigga. And then he grabbed his locker. See, at Calhoun, it ain't an actual locker. It's drawers that come out of the bunk. He grabbed his drawer, yanked his drawer out of the locker, and said, oh, this shit belong to the fam, fuck nigga. And walked away with his whole drawer and walked in the cut where all his brothers were sitting down and dumped that shit all on the floor. This all shit, nigga. This all shit. So they ended up robbing that man and everything behind that. All because he didn't mind his business. If he would have minded his business, it wouldn't have happened. If he would have just sat back and, you know, it wouldn't have happened. But nah, he wanted to put his 2 cents in when he didn't even know the whole situation. He didn't know how big of a situation it already was. That he wanted to and then he was sleeping in the dorm with these dudes. You feel me? That's what made it to where, you know, they gonna definitely take it out on you. They can't really get a hold of him unless the 2 dorms go to rec together. Or if they catch you or go to child at the same time. Shit like that. But you live in the dorm. You lay your head in here with everybody else. You feel me? So they ended up taking all his shit and his Reeboks. You feel me? Then, long story short, later that night, it was church call out. Everyone went to chapel. They made that man check in. They told him, don't you come back to this dorm without a jack. Since you want to put your 2 cents in and stick up for bruh who bucked our brother when he wasn't a gang member. Well, he got to pay up now. Who bucked him. Since you want to stick up for him, y'all go talk to each other at chapel and shit and don't come back in this dorm without a jack. Well, I guess you know, it was a check-in after that. There was no, he knew, you know, they had to pull a little stunt because he didn't want to come back. Pulled a check-in stunt after that on the way back from chapel so that way he didn't have to physically check in. You see what I'm saying? Now, that just shows though, if he would have minded his business, he wouldn't have found himself in that situation. Because now all he did is make them want the person from the get-go even more. Now he made it to where the pressure is stronger now. Before the situation was like this, but since you got involved and we had to do this to you, now the situation is like this. And that's what it is. So if you find yourself in a situation, or if you see a situation going on, try to mind your business. If you can't overcome, you know, the minding your business, you know, if you're just aching inside to get involved, just make sure you look at what the outcome could be. Make sure you play chess, not checkers, and you look 5-6 steps ahead to what could happen and what it could lead to. Okay, and you will find yourself in a whole lot more, you know, better positions than you will by getting involved in shit that has nothing to do with you. Because prison is a place where every single day shit goes on. Every day it goes on. Things that are normal and will shock you on the streets is a day-to-day thing in prison, to where you get used to it. When you first get to prison, a couple people get wet up and you're like, damn, it opens your eyes. And all that does is make you realize, okay, I'm in the big leagues now. Now I see what goes down in here, what people be getting away with, how it don't really matter who gets wet up. They don't care. People get wet up. They open the pound right back up while y'all are walking to get canteen while there's a trustee right there running around orderly. He's mopping up all the blood stains right there where the dude just got wet while y'all are still, the pound's still open. Once you see how serious situations are not serious situations, you're gonna open your mind and your eyes more and realize, okay, I gotta move right. Because people can move right and have a great face when it comes to any gang or organization, can put in so much work, can wet people, can have so much money, can have so many phones, can have anything, can be the Tunchi man, can be the store man who sells items, or anything it is, don't matter who you are and what you do in prison, you can be got. It can happen to you. That's simple. It doesn't matter if you was there for 15 years putting in work, you got a great name, you wet hundreds of people, you beat up hundreds of people, you've had thousands of dollars, you've had hundreds of phones. It doesn't matter about none of that at all. You will get got just like a person who's never did any of that. That's what people don't understand. That's simple. And a lot of it happens because people don't mind their business. That's why I'm trying to say, if you find yourself in a situation, if it's your problem, handle up and do what you got to do. Use your mind and think, because there's more than one solution to handle the situation. You feel me? Now, what I mean when I say chess, not checkers, right, is when you think of the solution to a situation you are in, don't think of a solution to where y'all got to take chances back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, to where, oh, I do this, and then this is going to happen, and then I'll just do that, and well, then this is what's going to happen, and then no, I can do this. That's playing checkers. Play chess, okay? To where you think of the solution, you fall back, think of the solution, and then they may, by the time you decide to go for the shot, they may do 2 or 3 things. You feel me? Or say 2 or 3 things. They're playing checkers. And then after they did their 2 or 3 things, or even if they don't, they might not jump. They might not be playing checkers. They may be playing chess, waiting to see how you do it. That's why you got to make sure your one and only step is checkmate. Kill shot. That's simple. And someone, tried to wet you up or whatever, don't send a little message and get one of his homeboys hit, because then they're going to send a message and then it'll be trying to hit each other back and forth for 3-4 days. No, you go for the kill shot. You go for checkmate. Play chess, not checkers. Okay? A lot of people play checkers. They rather go back and forth with you. You feel me? And when really, that just means that they're war ready. You feel me? They're war ready, but they're not strategically war ready. You feel me? And then that's when you just kill shot. You checkmate. That's basically what you do. So you make sure when you vision the different things you can do in a situation, don't make it to where they're gonna come back or he's gonna do this next, and then I'm gonna do that, and he's gonna do this. You don't do that. You will find yourself in so much more great situations on the better end, not on the shit end of the stick, if you play chess, not checkers, and mind your business. Okay? But anyways, that's what I want to speak on today. I wanted to let y'all know that. Mind your business. Even on the streets. There's so much things going on the streets. People don't mind their business. And look what happens. Different things happen. Okay? Like, for instance, like I was saying just a few minutes ago, you see things in prison that are shocking on the streets. Someone gets wet up on the streets, it hits the news. It hits the news, and they make the end of the world about it, and they talk about it, and it opens up eyes. It makes the newspaper. It makes World Star. It makes all these different things. In prison, it don't. In prison, several people get wet a day at camps, and it's not the end of the world. People walk by with their face bandaged up, got their whole mouth ripped open, $1.50. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Or got holes all in their shirt, and you see the blood and everything, and now they're getting brought to medical so they could get stitched up and glued shut and stuff like that. This shit happens on a day-to-day basis to where you get used to it. All right? And like I said, it doesn't matter about how much work you put in. All right? It's not about how much work you put in or who's got the most money or who gets the most money. It's about who survives the longest. That's exactly how it is. It's about who survives the longest. And 10 out of 10, the one who survives the longest is the ones that mind their business and only get themselves in situations that have to do with them. Situations that they're in, okay? There's even people that mind their business so much that to when a situation occurs that they're involved in, they still won't show hand like they're involved in the situation. Which to me, that's some 33 strategies of war shit. You feel me? Which that's something I'd like, that's something how I would do it. Like, okay, boom, 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 won't even show my hand, fall back, 200, send a hit. That's simple. Instead of me chasing this dude around the compound looking for him with a knife, he came to my door and looked for me with a knife. The whole compound knows we beefing now. Too many people know. He done told people he looking for me. They done seen me go by his door and looking for him. you know, different things like that. Instead, it ain't that serious. Fall back, 200, gotta get the job done. 7 hit. Now, boom, boom, he got smacked. They don't even know where it came from. When really, I just did 33 strategy war on him. You feel me? I fell back. Now it looks like, damn, he was beefing with Frog. He got smacked, and no one even knows the reason why he got smacked by someone else. When really, I just played chess, not checkers. You feel me? But anyways, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, I just hit 1K on the gaming channel. The community section will be available in a couple days. It says once you hit 1K subscribers, it takes up to like 5 days for the community section to be available. Once the community section is available on the gaming channel, y'all stay tuned. That's all I can really say. Y'all go look at the community shit in a couple days. For the most part, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Tonight I'm finna go shark fishing. You already know, man, this Frog.